I fucked that. Bro, damn.
Hello guys, so I am sorry I had to flip my camera around, so I apologize if keep looking over here. I'm used to looking at the camera that way. And I'm sorry if my camera falls. I'm on my way to go hang out with my sister-in-law, Victoria, and I'm really excited because we're gonna film a video on her channel, for her channel, my bad. I ate very well today, by the way, you guys, you'll be proud of me. I had like this spinach and feta pizza for lunch. It was half of it. I had the other half at dinner yesterday, and I ate half of a navel orange. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update. And also, I'm sorry about it. Also, I weighed in today because I felt a little weird about Monday, and I was a little bit let down. So I weighed myself today. It's Wednesday, obviously, and I am currently 122 pounds, and I was like, ah! Sorry. I'm getting so close to my goal weight, if you can call it that. I don't necessarily have a goal weight in mind. I think I've talked to you guys about this before. It's not really about the weight per se. The weight is a good gauge for me to tell, okay, because sometimes I have a problem looking in the mirror and like seeing my body for what it is. I struggle with that. So for me, the weight has always been a good gauge. But yes, so I'm excited about that. I honestly think that because my lowest was 119 in weight, and I was looking real good at 119, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm gonna get there, you guys. I feel so bad because I know that I've dragged this series on for so long. I mean, I honestly don't know how I'm going to chop it up and edit it because I haven't even started editing it yet. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm sure I'll figure out a way to make it simple and easy and whatever. But yeah, I'm sorry it took so long, you guys. I mean, if anything, I've more been failing myself. I'm sure you guys don't really mind the videos. I'm gonna go for now, and I will update you at some point, I'm sure. Alright, bye.
Later.
I just left Victoria's house. I'm heading home now, and it's 8:16, so I am I'm muy hungry, so I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna probably work out at like 10, because that's been my average for some reason, is 10 p.m. working out. Probably not the best, but it's what I do. Ooh, the sunset, the sky is so pretty. So I am feeling good. I think she did such a good job on the video. It was so nice. It's a smoothie video. It's probably gonna be out obviously before this, so I will put it up here.
That is not correct.
Obviously, I will probably, make another video at some point during this week for something. And if not, I will see you guys at the weigh-in and at the progress video. And that alone is going to be exciting because obviously, like I said, I weighed in. It's 122 today, so I'm excited to see what I'll be on Monday. But yeah, so I'm going to go, you guys. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I think it's the 2nd of April or 3rd. I can't really recall. My brain is so foggy right now. I am unbelievably tired. I was outside all afternoon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna work out tonight because of the fact that I'm feeling so out of it, and I am barely able to function right now, to be quite honest. Like, I might seem like I'm okay, but in real life I'm blanking out. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to clean around the house, and I'm just not feeling it. That being said, I ate a healthy dinner. I ate, I believe, a pretty healthy lunch, if I'm not mistaken. And I ate a healthy breakfast, so it's not like I ate poorly today. I don't know. This week's going well so far as food is concerned, so I'm not too worried necessarily about the whole working out part of things, because now I'm on track with eating right again. So I mean, it's good to work out and eat well. But the most important thing for me is that I'm eating well, because that was my biggest issue. So, and it's not that I don't want to work out, it's just that I literally have no energy. It's like 8 p.m. and I'm thinking about genuinely going to sleep. So anyway, I'm gonna go, you guys, and yeah, I will talk to you later. So I just quickly wanted to voice over this part because I thought it was important. So week 10, as you could tell, I worked out like crazy. I worked out 6 days out of the week. You'll notice that these last few weeks go by so quick because I recorded absolutely nothing other than working out. I did my weigh-in and my progress video on week 10, but I didn't record anything for week 11. And so that is also why I just decided to show you guys when I worked out, and that was it. Here we are on the last week, the finale, week 12. Hello everybody, so it is April 27th and I just figured I would make an update video. As you guys could tell, I'm at 119 now. That's interesting because that was the lowest I'd ever gotten down to. And so at this point, I am just literally, I'm not concerned about the weight, obviously. I'm just concerned about sculpting my body now and having it look a certain way. Like, I would like my abs to be more defined. I would like my stomach to be a little bit smaller if possible. I'm trying not to go overboard because with me, I've always had issues with my body, or I've always had issues with the way I perceive my body or the way it looks to me. So I think that it's very easy for me to go overboard. It's very easy for me to have an issue with my body when there isn't a real issue. And so I'm just trying to be cautious and careful at this point. And I think that really I'll be okay. I'm not really too concerned. My main issue, I'd say, is just my stomach. I've always been so self-conscious about my stomach for some reason. It's nearly flat at this point. I mean, granted, when you sit down, your stomach is never flat typically, or at least I've never sat down and my stomach has been flat, or I don't know very many people who can sit down and their stomach is flat. I think everybody has like a little roll or, you know, a little bump here and there. So what I'm saying is when I stand up, I would like my stomach to be pretty flat if possible. I have an image in my head of how I want my body to look. That's all I'm trying to say. And also, I would really like my arms have now gotten to the point where I like the way that they look when I'm not flexing and I'm just relaxing. The thing about me, I don't like the way I look when I'm over, typically, when I'm over 120 pounds, because of the fact that like my body is so awkward looking to me. I don't like the way my body looks when I'm anywhere over 120 pounds, because I feel like my arms start to do this thing where they go out and it feels like my stomach, I feel like I'm shaped like the Michelin Man when I gain weight. Like, I don't have a beautiful curvy figure when I gain weight, at least in my eyes. So I get upset when I gain weight because I'm like, I look like I'm built like the Michelin Man. I look like I'm built like the Pillsbury Doughboy. And I can't get behind that. Like, I'm not okay with that. I feel like other people, I've heard so many people say, oh, you look great. You look great at 130. You look great at 125. You look great at 140. You look great at this, that, blah, blah, blah. Even if you're coming from a very good place and you're being genuine and heartfelt and you're being honest and you genuinely do feel like, oh, wow, you look great. For some reason, but I guess that's all part of having body image issues. You can't really see past what you can see. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was 119 years ago, in 2016, I was 119. Even then, I felt like, oh, I still need to change this. I still need to change that. I need to do this and that and whatever. I thought, nope, you're still too big. There's still areas that you need to tighten, and you need to, and there's nothing wrong with like wanting to improve yourself, but like I don't know. I feel like I was taking things so seriously. And there's nothing wrong with taking, you know, your health seriously, but the fact that it was all about the image, it was all about how I looked. It wasn't necessarily about like, oh, am I eating the proper amount that I should be eating every day? Am I eating healthy? And I wasn't really that concerned about that. I was more concerned about how I looked, like I said. And that's where the problem really arose. And I feel like now I'm more concerned about what's going into my body. And for the most part, eating the proper amount of food and things like that. I think that I'm always going to find it very difficult to be 100% happy with how I look. Because honestly, I've never reached that point where I've been 100% happy in my body and what I look like. So sometimes I wonder if that's even possible, because who's to say I get to where my body is sculpted and, you know, I look like the picture or the image in my brain that I want to look like, and who's to say that I won't still be dissatisfied? You know, it's hard to tell. So I think that hopefully I can get to that point where I can be happy, but I guess if I'm being brutally honest, I'm not 100% optimistic that I will get to that point. But that's why I just need to be careful. I need to be cautious, and I need to watch what I'm doing to my body, and I need to remember to love my body and to cherish it and treat it with respect. And I don't know. I think as long as I do that, I'll be okay. But yeah, I don't know. Like right now, I feel like I look great. Like I said, there are things I want to change, but I'm not, you know, it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll keep updating as far as like, you know, I'll do updates every now and again. I feel like there's definitely a point where making YouTube videos, it could become too much. I'm not trying to say that, having to make YouTube videos is so hard. Like, I don't mean it in that way, but what I mean is psychologically, I think that it, you know, it could take a toll on you to have to film yourself, have to edit and watch yourself, and then have to put yourself out there when you've done something very vulnerable. Like for me, showing my body, even as little as I show on camera, it's something that is very difficult to put that out there. It could be a lot mentally for me. I never want to get to that point where I feel too overwhelmed or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. This is interesting because now it feels like we've come to the end of the road. We've come to this video's completion. Well, I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna say that I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, and or evening, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye.